if you have sound sensitivity, please turn your volume down now. I'm going to ring the singing bowl to clear the air a little bit. Boy, I'll tell you, I was trying to go to sleep, and I'm listening to chatter, and there's a feminine who is they're asking her if she's positive. Like, they're looking for guarantees, right? They're looking for somebody of a proper frequency, vibration, potency, vulnerability, whatever. And they're actually talking about putting out a hit on somebody. And he's saying, well, if we take a risk now, or if we gamble now, and it's like they're waiting for the perfect moment, like somebody earlier had said they were running out the clock, like they're waiting for the last minute or the proper, like, perfect moment to do this big thing that's supposed to turn everything around, right? And that is a sacrifice or something to that effect, which they call a hit or whatever. So, there's no guarantees, obviously. Those who are in touch with reality know that nothing in life is guaranteed. However, there are entities who wait for that, and they'll wait until the very last minute until they can no longer wait or whatever. I don't know. I don't particularly care for trying to go to sleep listening to this kind of conversation. It irks me that this kind of a disturbance is actually in the collective field, and whether I'm listening to it or ignoring it or whatever, it's still there in the field, in the subliminal or whatever. So whether I'm paying attention to it or not, it's still happening, and it's annoying to me. So anyway, I got up out of bed because I want to read on how is this going to work out for this hit or whatever that I'm picking up on. Okay, so Spirit, what is it that we need to know about this plan? Whew. It's the funniest thing to me, because these ones removed the 100%ers. You've got the Earth Angels that were 100% online, and they have this technology. They can hone in on the frequency and then lift them out or whatever, and they did that. But there's some of you that were like 97% or whatever, and they weren't able to do that. All they were able to do is really severely mess with your mind, and try to get you to drop into a fear base or an anger base or a militant kind of a base, in the mental, and then act on it. But most of you didn't do that. Most of you kind of went inward and you harmonized and balanced and synchronized, right? And then you elevated your frequency and vibration. So many of you are probably right up there, like at 99% right now. Practically 100%. Practically able to be lifted out of here, but not quite. See? And the fact that they can't just lift you out, you're still kind of grounded and yet fully activated, nearly so. They want to come in and kind of find the most powerful one and then latch on and then do whatever they need to do in the 3D realm or whatever, right? So there's like this kind of like a hit idea on this one or some or whatever. They got to choose one. They got to choose. And unfortunately for them, there's no guarantees, which most people know that that's just not a thing anyway. So how's it going to work out for this hit? Is it going to happen? How's it going to work out? I mean, because obviously I'm not the only one picking up on this. You know, they're all seeing eye, and then the all hearing ear or whatever. In the central energy, what do we got about this hit? Oops, I just threw a whole bunch of cards out. And okay, well then we got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. They cannot let go. They're stubborn. They got a fear of abandonment. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There's no control, breaking cycles, bad luck, disappointment. And freedom, release, Eight of Swords reversed, empowerment. So it's like there's these energies out there that they don't want to let go, and they're out of control. They weren't able to close the wheel. They're on the bad side of the wheel, and you've gained your freedom here. You've been released from that. So now they're wanting to come and pull you back, right? They want to do a hit, or maybe not you, okay? This might not be for everybody. Please just let this be story time. It's story time. And I don't know who it's applying to. It could very well be me. Who knows? Okay, so look, if I disappear, then here it is. Anyhow, somebody doesn't want to let go. They're out of control. And it's because this person that they're targeting has gained their freedom. They've been released and empowered. Like I mentioned, the essence of this one is near 100%, like right there, and fully activated online, psychically, energetically. You're probably like shining so bright. You're irritating everybody and everything. What's in the challenge position, Spirit? For these ones who are considering doing a hit on somebody that they want to find somebody out there that has been released and gained their freedom. They want to pull them back in and try to flip this around this way. So they want to try to force a solution by using somebody else who has gained their freedom, who has been released from their grip. Come on, my love. Come on, baby. See, it was bedtime, and I got up, and now here he is, and he's like, why aren't you in bed? Poor baby. He doesn't like it either. Interrupting our sweet dreams. All right. So we got somebody in an Eight of Cups energy. They don't want to let go. They're on the wrong side of the wheel. And somebody here that they're chasing after has gained their freedom. They're talking about wanting to put out a hit, come after them somehow in the 3D. And they're worried because there's no guarantees. In the challenge position, in the challenge position, we've got Page of Wands reversed. Cynical, low energy, pessimistic. Yeah, so they're out of energy. They need a battery. They need a battery. And you're 99% and you're fully charged. You've got your light shining brightly. You're a Christed being. You've gained your freedom, and they want to bring you back in. In the subconscious, well, they're in a Nine of Pentacles reversed. They don't have any funds either. They made a bad investment and they failed. And you're here celebrating with your friends. And they want to pull you back in. You could be suffering some, well, not suffering. You could be experiencing some agitations, some attempts to lower your frequency or your happiness level, your peace. You know, by somebody might be trying to pull you down into this, right? Which is what I kind of woke up with. I'm listening to this. It's like, it sounds to me like somebody's trying to get in. Well, it is happening to me, so therefore it's probably happening to others. They're getting into the subconscious here, and they're trying to plant seeds of fear into the minds of innocents. You know, those who are innocent and happy and steady, they're trying and vibing high, and it could be like the veils are thin, so these energies and mental thought forms could be flowing rather freely right now. In the recent past, that's a whole lot of cards. That's like a whole, no, not going to do that. All right, I'll do that. In the recent past, we've got they were trying to show off. Knight of Wands reversed was being reckless and violent, trying to show off and be abusive, and they were met by the King of Swords, an authority. So they tried it. Or they effed around and found out, I guess. It doesn't look to me like the psychic attacks or the energetic attacks or the astral traveling, you know, spiritual attacks. These things aren't working. They're being met. In the intentions and expectations, Page of Pentacles, making plans, new job, and a potential. You might be having a new job. you might have a new job here. You gained your freedom. You might have a new job. You're celebrating, making plans. These ones are all mad. They want to come back, and it sounds to me like they want to like force it in the 3D. Like it's failing in the spirit, and I don't know if they can. If they can't accomplish it in the spirit, I don't know if they can actually manifest it in the 3D. I don't know how that works, to be quite honest with you. So this might be another a spiritual hit attempt in the ethers. It could be another attempt that way. Or otherwise, I don't know. Maybe somebody out there knows more about this than I do. In the near future, oh, whoa, what's this? Well, we're just going to put that back because we don't know where that goes. In the near future, Queen of Cups. We've got a caring and loving mother figure here. And then we've got the moon. So something's hidden. Or somebody's in fear. Somebody's having an illusion. Something's hidden. Maybe the Queen of Cups has something hidden. We've got the Chariot on the bottom of the deck here. Like maybe she's going somewhere and it's a secret. The lens is being looked through. Seven of Cups reversed. They missed their opportunity. There's no choices left. They're feeling trapped and they're having a reality check. It's getting a little wacky, you know, to be quite honest with you. It's feeling like there's a sense of desperation almost, and they're grasping at straws, and also a concern and maybe a bit of a paranoia on making a wrong choice, looking for guarantees that don't exist. You know, there's a fear of exposure because once they play their hand, they'll be seen. And if they make the wrong choice and fail, then it's over. It's already over, but they're holding on to this, I guess, one last chance or something. In the environment, you got the Eight of Pentacles. So there is a new job. New job. New job. And an Ace of Cups, a new love. King of Swords. You know, this could be the King of Swords story. I mean, it could be that the King of Swords has gained their freedom here, and these ones have been trying to pull this King of Swords back in. And maybe they did that in the recent past, in the spiritual, and it failed in a big way. They got a new job, and here they are with the Queen of Cups. And there could be something hidden here, like, or maybe these ones are just afraid of the love that's happening between these two and the work that they're doing together. That's what it looks like to me. They've got their freedom, and there's a celebration here with their team. And he's handling it. This reckless violence. King of Swords is handling it. Queen of Cups is over here loving, and there's something hidden. Or these ones are simply stuck in an illusion regarding the Queen of Cups because they missed their opportunity. Taking a reality check. wanting to come back and grab her and like bring her back in somehow, force her back in. Because she's here in a new job with her love. And they're making a significant difference here when it comes to this malarkey, this wealth thievery, this destiny thievery, this energy thievery. They have low energy because they lost their love, or they lost contact with these two. Hopes and fears. Four of Wands. Celebration, marriage, coming home, belonging. They're working really hard together to make this happen, I think. You know, they're working in the spirit together. And they're working together very hard to bring about this coming home, this union. There's love here. They're strong together. And they're not alone either. That's them and their team. So what's the outcome, Spirit, of this thing, this thing that's trying to pull in and grab and pull back that which has gained its freedom? What's the outcome for that, Spirit? Six of Pentacles in the upright. It's the employment, the new job, the celebration, the marriage, the coming home, the generosity and the charity within that employment, within that work, for the community. They want to stop this. They want to pull this Queen of Cups back in and say, no, be here. Fill up our energy or whatever. Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Who is also a Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Earth Angel. You know, I happen to think that both of these people here are much more than this. These ones who are in the illusion, they're disappointed because the Ten of Pentacles goes with the Star. Jeez. What in the heck? And you got this, somebody's going to come forward and try to do a romantic proposal because they don't like the cup they've been given. This is wild. Alrighty then, so recap. You've got your freedom, and because you got your freedom, that puts the previous, whoever this is talking about this, is chasing after this Queen of Cups. They're like wanting to they're wanting to get physical. They're getting wacky. They're getting desperate here. Eight of Cups reversed, cannot let go. Wheel of Fortune reversed, no control. You've got your freedom. You've faced your fears. You've been released and you are empowered. They have no energy. And they have no more money. And you're here with your friends. This is wild. Oh, they're, okay, so yeah, there's that. Some desperation out there. Things are going to start getting desperate. You know, and I read a post on earlier by Loop. I don't know if you know the account on Twitter. He's saying that very soon there's going to be a mass exit of people, I guess. So to expect something drastic, I don't know how that's going to look. But these ones, you know, they think that if they can pull back the Queen of Cups, that they can turn it around. And they are worried about making the wrong choice, because once they do, they'll be fully exposed. Sabotaged. They cannot let go, no control. You've gained your freedom. They sabotage themselves. They mess up the good things in their life. Yeah, you've gained your freedom and you're empowered here. They have no energy. They're being cynical over your new chapter, because you've gained your freedom, you've been released, you're empowered. That bothers them. They don't have any money. They've lost all their money. And you're here celebrating it with your friends. Freedom. New chapter. Reciprocity. Equal give and take with your friends here. And these ones are, they have a lack of funds. They failed. They made a bad investment and they don't know what to do. They don't have any energy. They need to pull somebody in that's got a lot of energy, and they need to harvest it, is what they need to do. In the recent past, they were violent, probably in the ethers with this King of Swords. There's a big fight going on. That literally could have happened a couple days ago or whatever. Was that yesterday or was that the day before, where somebody said laid waste? Something was laid waste to. I think that was this King of Swords dealing with this abusive Knight of Wands in reverse. I think this Knight of Wands had been laid waste to. They were trying to show off. Yeah, reunion. So you're here, you're here, Queen of Cups, in reunion with your King of Swords. And he's handling this abusive, reckless violence that's coming at both of you when you're working together here. Something's being held back. Queen of Cups, we have the Moon. So the Queen of Cups is here, loving, emotionally mature, and somebody is in an illusion and they want to escape. Somebody wants to escape the illusion, or this Queen of Cups has escaped the illusion. This Queen of Cups has escaped the illusion. And these ones miss their opportunity. See? Illusion. Escape. They miss their opportunity. They're having to take a reality check. Queen of Cups escaped the illusion. So whoever you are, whoa, that one came right out of there. Yeah, because you didn't make any mistakes. They missed their opportunity. They're feeling trapped, taking a reality check because you didn't make any mistakes. You're here, reunited, working together. You escaped the illusion, the deception, and in the environment, you're here in your new job with an Eight of Pentacles working together ambitiously with an Ace of Cups. You're in love. Your cup is running over. And you're being very creative. Guilty. Somebody's feeling the pain from the damage they've caused. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you are returning to sender, whatever. Maybe you're returning to sender. Maybe you're returning all of the work of the people. Oh my gosh. Is that where this is coming from? This reunion? Everything's backfiring on everybody, it seems like. It seems like, or maybe it's just this storyline here, but I'm not the only one picking up on that. There's been extensive backfires happening, and I wonder if it's because this King of Swords is with the Queen of Cups here, in this new job, dealing with the guilty when it comes, and they're here in celebration, marriage, coming home. So it's like they're clearing the foundation or something. And whoever, there's these entities out there that are really pissed off about it. And they're talking about, they want to know who this is. They're trying to identify this person. And they're like, are you sure? Are you sure? Is it a guarantee? Are you certain? They don't want to grab the wrong one. If they grab the wrong one, then it's all screwed up. So they're here working together for the foundation of families and the coming home. Dealing with the guilty who've been coming after just being atrocious. Okay. Four of Wands, hopes and fears. Four of Wands, celebration, a coming home, marriage, belonging. And we got no conversation with the guilty. So you're dealing with the guilty here. You're not talking about it at all. They're not able to steal your destiny. They're not going to steal your destiny. It's like, this is the intention and the hopes and the fears. So this is the hope. You're here working together in love with this new job regarding those who are guilty, and you're returning the pain that they caused. Boom. And the hope is that there will be a coming home, and there's no conversation with those who are trying to steal your destiny. They cannot steal your destiny. And in the outcome here, you've got the Six of Pentacles. You're very generous in this job. You're very charitable within the community. The wealth goes to the community, not into an individual pocket. And they're unsatisfied. They're unsatisfied. They're unsatisfied with your generosity in the community because they got detached. They're detached from you. Longing for you. They feel as though you're inseparable, but they're reminiscing about the inside jokes that they were making about your self-love. habits, reflections, confused, gossip, feeling broken and shattered. The magic's not working. It's backfiring. Everything's going back to sender. They couldn't steal the destiny of this. They couldn't steal your destiny. You're here together, reunited in this reunion, and you're doing this job. You're in service. And they're mad. They gotta separate you two somehow. They're really pissed off. They gotta separate you two. And I think this has happened in a previous cycle, and I think that you two have just reunited, and this is a new chapter here. So you're clearing the foundation for a coming home, and they are trying desperately to stop it. They want to find out who this. I think they're going after the feminine with magic. They could be astral traveling to many of your homes and spaces and places. You know, those of you who have heavy protection and all of that. And they're trying to find out who is who, which one is the one, right? You escaped the illusion and you're here working. You're not talking to those who were trying to steal your destiny. They can't steal your destiny. At least that's the hope. You're very generous here in the community and the outcome. Earth Angel, Queen of Swords, has them in disappointment and regret. It's so wild. Freedom. Freedom. You gained your freedom. You've been empowered. And they have low energy because they can't drink out of your cup. They can't drink out of your cup. They have low energy, and this is a new chapter. You're moving on. You're in your purpose. You know what you're here to do. These ones don't know what to do, though, because they're in a Nine of Pentacles reverse. They've lost their money. And you're here celebrating with your friends in a reciprocal situation. Like you are, it's an equal give and take. It's, everybody's pouring in for the success, for freedom. Again, friends, reciprocating together, enjoying each other, celebrating each other. And these ones are worried. They're indecisive. They don't know what to do. They don't have any money. See, love is money. Love is wealth. And they lost you. You got your freedom. You're here with the King of Swords, and the King of Swords, and you maybe, I don't know, both of you are here reunited But the King of Swords is here. He's got his sword all up, and he's dealing with this Knight of Wands, man. Reckless, violence, abusive, a show-off. And then, what was that? 1 or 2 days ago, laid waste. The King of Swords has laid waste to this person. You got a new job. You're holding the guilty back. You're holding back the guilty from the destiny, from the marriage, the third-party unions that are fighting with you, trying to gain all your love and all your wealth. They're being held back. That's this new job. Clearing the foundation, making it ready for family units. Yeah, this person didn't want to accept it. So they got a smackdown. They got held back. I need some finger tacky or something. I used it all. Put some wax on my finger or something. Maybe that'll help. Guilt. Holding back guilt. The innocent get to stay. You gained your freedom. You've been empowered because you're innocent. You're not guilty. But they are. The Queen of Cups has escaped the illusion. She has been freed from the illusion. There's no grief. There's no reason to be in grief. Nothing is lost. Everything is gained. She's not in grief. Those ones missed their opportunity. They're feeling trapped because there was no mistakes made. She didn't go into whatever role they wanted her to be in. They're in regret because there's death. So they're feeling trapped. There's no mistakes being made. They're in regret. There's death. You're working a new job with your love and fulfillment. Regarding the guilty are feeling the pain that from the damage they have caused. Judgment. And all three of these cards came out. So judgment. So they're under judgment. They're guilty. They're under judgment for effing with the mind of love. So, intention, hope, and fear. The hope is that there is this marriage. There's going to be a coming home. And you're not talking to those people who were trying to steal your destiny. Their destinies are being flipped upside down. What they wanted for you. You know, their destiny. It's not that their destiny is being flipped upside down. It's simply that that's the destiny they have earned. What they had was an illusion. What they had was an illusion. And you escaped the illusion. And because, okay, don't hit the stop button. Okay, but because you escaped the illusion, it changes everything. Oh, their pride is broken. They don't get your destiny. You're not going to talk to them. They don't get your destiny. You've got your freedom. Their pride is hurt. You got this new job. You're very charitable within the community. They're not satisfied with the way things are going. Or maybe you were unsatisfied with the way things were going. You're here in a Six of Pentacles. You're being very generous within the community in your new job. And this says, unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. So you reunited with your love here, and you're making changes. You're making changes. Working hard for the community, for a family. Successfully. I know there is no greater goal than to love. Balance is restored for relationships that serve the higher good. You've expanded in consciousness and awareness. There's been growth. And those who are bringing adversity to you are in fear. They're in fear of the gifts of the soul that you possess that benefit yourself and others. And the fact that you can see both sides of a situation and you have empathy. You're not militant. You actually have empathy for both sides of the situation. It just is what it is. It's like you're not hate. You're not playing into that game. It's like you're just a realist. They failed to move you out of your discipline with envy. Your service, you feel good when you can help others. So they failed to move you out of your disciplined service that you're providing here. They failed to eliminate you, to trap you. And you're here united, fulfilling your purpose. And they're very angry about it. They're out there, they're trying to choose a target. They're trying to choose a target to pull back in, and they need these ones. They need I think they need this Queen of Cups who's escaped the illusion. who has gained their freedom. But they don't know who exactly she is, for sure. And they like guarantees. They like sure things. If they choose wrong, they're screwed. They got one shot. They might be screwed anyway. Because there's death here. Effing with the mind of love. They're under judgment, been found guilty. They're being held back. Effing with the mind of love. The loving mother. They mind screwed her so bad. But she escaped the illusion. They mind screwed the mother so freaking bad. The divine mother. But she gained her freedom. I mean, the divine feminine, the divine mother in all, I mean, imagine that. And it's a large scale thing. You can think of it as a micro or a macro. But it is definitely a macro, and it could definitely be a micro. I mean, there could definitely be two people who are reunited here calling judgment on this, or it could be the earth angels actually in reunion calling judgment on this, or it could be the divine mother and the divine father or the Lord coming together in union calling judgment on this. You got to take it however it resonates for you. It's big and it's serious for sure, because it's changing. Oh, it's changing everything. They sabotage themselves. They don't want to let go. They're in a wheel of fortune reversed, bad luck, mental disturbances, supernatural disturbances, death. They sabotage themselves. You've gained your freedom. Queen of Cups has gained the freedom. They mind F the love of the mother. The mental body and the love of the mental body of the mother. They have been completely screwing with it. They wanted her to hate. They wanted her to become a destroyer. The one who gives life. They wanted her to destroy life. And they mind after mind really bad. And now they're getting it back. There's a new chapter here. They have low energy. They can't drink off that cup now. They can no longer drink off the love cup. And they're lost all their money. They can't sell the love. They can't sell the love anymore. They're low energy. That's a new chapter. You're in your purpose, or the Divine Mother, or whoever this Queen of Cups is in their purpose with the King of Swords. And you're relaxed. You're relaxed. You're at ease. These ones don't know what to do. They're worried. They're indecisive. They don't have any money. They failed. You're here with your friends celebrating reciprocity. And these ones, they're remembering. They're remembering, or maybe you're remembering. You're here with your friends. Maybe you're getting a memory. Maybe your mind is opening up. You're getting all these great ideas. Maybe you're, getting your memory back. Maybe you're getting your memory back. You're getting your memory back. You escaped the illusion. You're starting to remember. You're getting your empowerment. You're being empowered. You've got your freedom. You're tranquil. Yeah, you're getting your memory back. The memory that they stole from you when they were having you buried in these disturbances. When they were messing with your mind. You're getting your memory back. And your vitality. And there will be a new family tree. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Good news. Justice is being served. So, in the recent past, we had a Knight of Wands who was being a show-off, wanting to come in and fight with this King of Swords, didn't want to accept the fact that you were in reunion. But this King of Swords and you were ready, and you triumphed. Dynamic duo. New job. And these ones, this one got held back. The Knight of Wands got held back here. Guilty. Found guilty. New job. So you are king and queen of this mountain, okay? And it's not about the stuff for you. It isn't about the stuff. It isn't about extravagance. It's about passion. It's about adventure. It's about love. It's about working hard for marriage, for a sense of belonging, for friendship. Queen of Cups has gained her freedom. She's sitting there all loving, escaped the illusion. There's no grief here in the near future. There is imagination, yeah. So she escaped this illusion. Double illusion. The illusions of the mind. She escaped the illusions of the mind. They're certain that there's a reason. There's all kinds of excuses out there why you haven't been dominated. You're doing this or you're doing that. And all that needs to be done is, this or that needs to be eliminated or changed or whatever. There's all these excuses. And then there's the, how are you going to counter, this stuff. So anyway, they're feeling trapped. They're in regret. You're not, because you didn't make any mistakes. You didn't make any mistakes. You were innocent. And now they're in regret because there's death for them. Oh, death for them. They're in regret. And they're experiencing a death because you did not make any mistakes, and you're getting your blessing, your fulfillment, and your family. What they did to your mind is terrible. What they did to the mind of the mother, the loving mother who brings forth life. They tried desperately to turn her into a destroyer of life. They wanted to flip her bad, but she refused to stop loving the creation and the creator. She refused to stop loving herself and respecting herself, and she refused to stop loving God, and she refused to stop loving those life, that life that she was bringing into the world. They tried so hard to flip her into a destroyer, to turn her into somebody who would hate. And they did it by messing with the mind of love. They're under judgment and guilty for doing so. They think that there's a chance if they can find her that they can counteract whatever these excuses are. So, whatever you're doing to manage your mental health, they think that they can alter that and then pull you back in. So they want to try to, their scheme is to get you in the 3D, to grab you somehow and then eliminate what it is that's bringing you stability, and then just throwing you out and then trapping you and whatever. But it's like you've got this coming home. Their hope is that you're going to get this marriage. There's a coming home. You're not willing to talk to anybody who was trying to steal your destiny. They were not able to steal your destiny. Their pride is hurt. Because you're calm. You're like a miracle. You're like that walking surprise. You're calm. You are that walking surprise. They're going through withdrawals. They've been rejected by you. You're very generous in the community. You were unsatisfied with the way it was going. You are a success. You know that there's no greater goal than to love. You're detaching from this scenario here, or detaching them as an earth angel, Queen of Swords here with the King of Swords, and as the Queen of Cups. You are detaching from this. And balance is being restored. How did this fall? I don't even know. Dang it. I gotta pull it again. I'm sorry, Spirit. Okay. They could not bind you to their commitments. They can't bind you to their commitments. So there's talk about trying to, but they're not able to. Whatever they do, they're not able to. You're here in a Six of Pentacles on the outcome with being very generous with the community. You were unsatisfied with the way it was going. You're successful. You know that there is no greater goal than to love. They could not bind you to your commitments. And it could be that this generosity that you're sharing with the community, it doesn't come with any binding commitments. It could be that it's just this freedom. It's this empowerment. Shared. Part of the wealth. It's part of the wealth. And these ones are in conflict still. They're in conflict now because you're having sweet dreams. Is this the second sweet dreams card out here? No, but you got this calm card. You're calm. You're having sweet dreams. They're protesting your reward and your promise. They want to compromise because you persevered with assistance. You were given aid, shown a mercy from alliances, seeing you as trustworthy and honest. These ones are frightened over the loss of you and stressed out because you reached your goals. They're being dominated now. They're in a nightmare. They tried to dominate you and put you in a nightmare, and perhaps they did. You were the gift. You were the gift, but it's time for a vow here. You're okay. Oh, look at that. You've earned merit. And you've escaped the illusion. You see things clearly now. You know what's been going on. You're free to talk about it. You survived. You've got your freedom. And it could be that they're just pissed because you're talking about it. And you're talking in general with the community. You're very generous with the community. You're not bound to any commitments. You're loving. You've broken free from this illusion. You can see very clearly. You've triumphed. And this is over. Oh, lover. Lover. I've been yawning since 7:30. House. House. Freedom, release, facing fears, empowerment, freedom. House. Your house is free. Your mind is free. You're relaxed. You're in your purpose. It's a new chapter. And these ones have low energy. They don't have any energy now. And there's death here. They could be mentally disturbed. They could be having supernatural experiences. They have low energy. They're false. They're cynical. They're false. Everything's a lie. They are indecisive. They don't know what to do. They're worried because they don't have any money. You're here in reunion with your friends times 2. You've got a whole bunch of friends who are reciprocating vitality, vital force, big ideas, lots of ideas, lots of ideas. On how to grow, on how to be creative in these circumstances. You've been successful. Triumph, reunion. King of Swords is ready. And he took on this show-off who didn't want to accept things the way they were. Didn't end well. They got held back. They've been found guilty. Fortune. We got widower. This Knight of Wands might be a widower. They didn't want to accept things the way they were. They wanted this fortune, but this fortune belongs with the reunion. This fortune belongs with the reunion. And the fortune that belongs with the reunion, it's not about material stuff. It's about serving the community. It's about being generous within the community, with the people, with the family. This empowerment is for the loving mother and her protector, her authority, the foundation keeper, her family. Settled in truth, honorable. He's not in it for the money. He's not in it for the money, not like these ones. He's in it for the family. So there's cheerfulness here. Because you're the king, queen of the mountain. And you're here in your new job. Yay, everything's happy. You're holding back those who were guilty of mind effing the loving mother, the creator. Trying to turn her into a destroyer, a hateful person. They tried to turn the loving mother into a hateful person. And she broke free. She escaped from the illusion, from the anger, from the pain. By pouring into herself, she reminded herself that she was love, that she is love. And she broke free of the illusion that these ones placed on her with this stuff. Thief. A thief. She escaped the illusion of the mental body that this thief had placed there. This thief was not able to cause her grief. So they missed their opportunity. And they're in regret because they're experiencing death. Because she didn't make any mistakes. Okay? She's a blessing. She's enlightened. She escaped the illusion. And she's here with family. She loves family. She loves family. No matter if she was born into a narcissistic family that hated her, that brutalized her, that was this way, that way, you know, whatever, horrible habits and habitual patterns that were implanted and seeded into a young mind, into a young life, and then, you know, led astray. She came back to herself. She escaped that illusion. She never stopped giving up hope for the love of family, even though it had been denied her. She is reunited now, and she is going to have that family. These ones are under judgment for messing with the mind of the mother. This thief is feeling trapped. And they're in melancholy, in regret over this death, this ending. There's a new job here. There's new love, new job, calm. It's a miracle. They were under judgment. They've been found guilty of messing with the imagination of love. The love of the mother. The mental body. Oh, and that's why I heard a few weeks back that he was mad about what they did to her mind. Could be God, the Most High, furious about what they did to the mind of the mother, trying to turn her into a destroyer, trying to flip her. By abusing her so atrociously, not only in the 3D space, but in the mental body. With all the abuse and stuff. This foe servant is sick. And you know the sad thing is that this foe is a feminine. And they attacked the mother and her love. Constantly. But I'm really, I won't get into it. There's some things that I can say, but I won't. So anyway, there's the marriage, there's the coming home. You're not talking to those people who tried to steal your destiny. They couldn't steal your destiny. Their pride is hurt. You've rejected them. They're going through withdrawals. Friend, you're here celebrating with your friends. It's a coming home. Generosity with the community. You were unsatisfied with the way things were going. You're successful. You know that there's no greater goal than to love. You're not bound to any commitments. They couldn't bind you to any commitments. And by this I mean they could not bind you to their commitments. It backfired on them. They're on the wrong side of the wheel. They want to come forward and do something in the physical to try to force it back. Because the magic isn't working. other technologies that they have, from the unseen realm, it's not working. So now they're going to have to like get all physical if they want it to work. But according to this, that won't work either. We do have some conflict here, but you're having sweet dreams through it. And they're protesting your reward. So, and your promise. So, and balance is here too, regarding relationships that are for the higher good. So, no matter what it is that they're pondering or thinking while they're here in this ridiculously freaked out state of mind, it's desperation. It's desperation over this ending, because they're trapped. They don't have any choices, or there's a lack of choices. As I mentioned, it seems like there is like a choice, and they feel like they got to get it right, and I just don't know how that's going to work out for them. Money. They couldn't bind you to any commitments for money. They tried to bind you to commitments for money, but they weren't able to. They couldn't bind you to this commitment for money. They couldn't do it. It didn't work. So they're trying to do that right now. They're trying to bind you, but it's not going to work. They're trying to bind you for money. It ain't going to work. That's going to backfire on them. You got your freedom here twice. You're empowered. Your house is fine. Your house, your mind is fine. There's that, and there's this. So don't worry about it. I mean, there's some talk going on. You may be picking up on it. It's ridiculous. It's annoying. It's very agitating. But you're going to be all right. You're consistent. You're consistent. You're consistently loved. Even when the world was just kicking you in the head over and over and over again, telling you, whatever illusion they were spinning inside your mind, trying to kill love in you, trying to just freak you out, flip you upside down. They wanted this mother upside down so bad, but you refused. Instead, you buckled up, you poured love into self, and you said, love exists. Love exists. No matter what you say to me, no matter what you do to me, I know love exists because it exists in me. And you poured into you. And you escaped that illusion that love didn't exist. You busted right out of that trap. You said, I know love exists because it exists in me. And you proved it to yourself day after day after day. Constantly. Resting in the energy of love, no matter what kind of crap was being thrown at you. And you won. Successful, knowing that there's no greater goal than to love, even if you have to love yourself and your dog too. They could not bind you for money because you refused to turn militant. The creator, mother, the one who brings forth life, refused to become a destroyer. Congratulations on escaping the illusion. Man, oh man, mama, 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 you're great. You're great. This servant foe is sick and going to be experiencing a death. Death. Sick, death. Regret, death. The Lord is, they're thinking about the Lord, or the Lord's got them in a thought prison. The Lord might have them in a thought prison and they're in despair. Yeah, the Lord has them in a thought prison for what they did to for the mind of the mother. Yep. Yep. They have them in a thought prison because of how they effed with the mind of the mother. Boom! Right back on them. And she is free of it herself. She is free of it herself. Freedom for the mother. Your house is safe. All right, so no matter what you hear, I love, when I hear disturbing things like that, I like to get up and do a read on it because I want to know, should I be agitated, right? Well, this apparently is a big fat no. There's no reason to be agitated. There's no reason to get disturbed about it. This is their mental disturbance you're picking up on. If you're picking up on it, I'm picking up on it. Maybe you're picking up on it too. So it's their mental disturbance. They don't know what to do. They're looking for sure things. They're gonna try something eventually, most likely, but I don't think it's gonna be successful. I really do think that this is gonna wind up taking them out before they have an opportunity to do anything in the 3D. They don't have a hope of reaching you. The Lord isn't gonna let them. He's got them in such a bad way right now. There is no way they're going to ever reach you. Alrighty then. So with that being said, I hope that this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew, and take a deep breath. Moment by moment, everyone. Moment by moment. See you on the next one.